I think it all started when I was about 5 and Mum and Dad divorced. I mean, I can't imagine it was easy for Mum looking after me and my brother, but at the same time it wasn't easy for us having to fend for ourselves. And when things started going wrong and she started going out and taking drugs and I was scared, and we never knew when she'd come home. That's when I went to live with Dad. I had 2 younger sisters that became my responsibility every day, all the time. I thought I was doing the right thing and making him proud, but the other girls got the sweets and I just got a slap. I've been hit with belts, punched and grabbed by my neck. I could never understand why, and not even now. It was crazy because at the same time Alex was suffering too, and I thought I was the only one. Alex was my friend, and he didn't live too far away from my dad's. He understood everything. The abuse, the hitting, the shouting, the constant reminder that I was never good enough. He made me feel like I wasn't alone, despite him having problems of his own. Sometimes I wish I'd spoke up earlier, but I was worried. I was worried I wouldn't be believed, because at the end of the day, we were just kids against adults. I was devastated when he was murdered. He never got to tell his story. I found myself back at Mum's. It was almost unbearable at times. I'd never really had anyone to look after me and take care of me, because that was always my job for the rest of the family, and I really missed my sisters so much. About 2 years ago was when it all came crashing down, and Mum wasn't happy with my boyfriend at the time, and forcing me to get rid of my baby really tipped me over the edge. This wasn't the first and last time I tried to end my own life. Social services have always been involved, and the decision was made to put me into care, and it's been about a year. I live in a care home now with 3 other young people. I'm not going to lie, it is quite strange, and not having to look after the girls is strange too, even though I do a bit of babysitting from time to time. I don't have any contact with any of the family really, and yeah, it does upset me, but now I realise that I have to take control, look after myself, and make a life of my own. A few months ago, one of my key workers told me about Everton in the community, and I'm on the breathing space programme. I wasn't sure if I could do it, as I've never really taken part in anything like this before. Although I'm still battling with PTSD and depression, I've got something else to focus on, and people to talk to that listen and understand me. I've now started a work placement with the possibility of a job at the end of it. The breathing space guys come and see me, they take me out and listen to anything I've got to say. They don't judge me, they don't blame me. They've just helped and encouraged me to realise that I can have a positive future. We have regular one-to-ones, focused around things that I find hard to deal with. I'm proud to say that I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. And this is why I want to speak out and tell others that it's okay to ask for help and to tell your story. Because you are not alone.